Say no more.
With fiction more accepted than fact, I just kick back, stack my chicken as I witness fast lanes with trash. Pandemonium, chaos, confusion's what we left with. Turn off all the emotions just to walk through life. Stressless, praying on my dogs, make it through hell. Living lavish with a babbage, making money that don't lead to a cell. Listen, my youth, I used to stare at the sky. Otherwise, hella feelings I keep deep down inside. Like why the loud pack make me this high?
Once they see me head drive, they expect me to crash. My foot on the blunt, I stepped on the gas. I'm all about that dollar sign, I fell in love with that S with the slash. First time I live my life like every breath is my last. Pressure burst pipes, so you better watch for leak. Cause even when it was cold, I still reached my goal without a socket cleat. Higher in the prize, I'm trying not to blink. If you my brother, the one hand watch the other, trying not to sink. Clean sneakers, but the socks was dirty. We stayed up late to get it poppin' early. And that's fine if you can't relate to my state of mind, then you not from Jersey.
With fiction more accepted than fact, I just kick back, stack my chicken as I witness fast lanes with trash. Pandemonium, chaos, confusion's what we left with. Turn off all the emotions just to walk through life. Stressless, praying on my dogs, make it through hell. Living lavish with a babbage, making money that don't lead to a cell. Listen, my youth, I used to stare at the sky. Otherwise, hella feelings I keep deep down inside. Like why the loud pack make me this high?
Why? Cause I needed to elevate, you can meet me at heaven's gates. I be facing these L's, it's a reason to celebrate. Even days I was broke, I still paid attention. Ironically staying the same, that's what made me different. Ducking popo or pollo loco, I make crazy chicken. Dealing pot wouldn't pan out if I didn't play the kitchen. Just a salesman, I get paid commission. Got air hustlers, get paid to listen. Appearance of a villain playing victim. Remember when they tried to treat me like some kind of fan? Now I'm seeing right through these bitches just like some Sonic Grand. See, I'm the man, I always left the ground. Jehovah's Witness on Christmas, I wasn't there at the present time. My goals are gold, so no mistake when I said it's mine. Forever precious and in the essence, I set the time. I had to set the time.
With fiction more accepted than fact, I just kick back, stack my chicken as I witness fast lanes with trash. Pandemonium, chaos, confusion's what we left with. Turn off all the emotions just to walk through life. Stressless, praying on my dogs, make it through hell. Living lavish with a babbage, making money that don't lead to a cell. Listen, my youth, I used to stare at the sky. Otherwise, hella feelings I keep deep down inside. Like why the loud pack make me this high?
Fire.
It's my new shit. It's only feature Blue Jerry's called Ocean Eyes.
Ocean Eyes?
Yeah, it's gonna be on all streaming platforms soon.
Yeah, man, let's get right into it, man.
Yeah,
Welcome to the Say No More Podcast. The Real Say No More Podcast. That is. The real that is. I'm your host, GH the Bear. It's your other host, King Diggs. And our third host, Killer, who wasn't here for the first episode. But welcome home, Killer. And our special guest of the day today, we got Leek.
What's good, man? Law Bridge to the fucking building, man. You guys stand up, represent. I mean,
Long
Jersey, man.
Yeah. What up?
Alright, Leek. So how long you been rapping?
Shit. My first rap was in like 5th grade. I wrote to like an Eminem beat. Like I wrote over his, like him rapping and shit.
What was
You
that?
know what beat it
It
was?
was the Mockingbird. Yeah. So,
What's that? What's that? What album was that?
405. Some probably before that. That was
Nah, before that.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
like 02.
Yeah, 2002.
Nah, not Mockingbird.
5th grade? He was in 5th grade? He only a grade, you a grade behind me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fine. Nah, that could have been 5th grade. That was early, yeah. I
It
don't
wasn't on
know.
the Marshall Mathers LP.
So would you say Eminem was your influence to rap?
I only rapped off that beat because I got the CD from my boy Andre, and he was an Eminem fan, so I had got the CD from him. So that was the only shit I was playing on my CD player at the time, the Walkman.
Yeah.
What was the CD player? It was in the Walkman.
Man.
Yeah, so you straight from the town, right? Like
Straight from the
Rugrats?
town, born and raised. Never, you know what I'm saying?
Man, he from over there, North Long Branch.
Oh, from by the beach?
Right by the Conroe.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Conroe, you know what I mean?
Real Long Branch.
No, that's
Right off Long Branch Ave, you know what I mean?
So what made you really want to become a rapper?
It was on some fun shit, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna act like I was gonna try to make some money off this shit, or it was like a dream of mine, you know what I mean? Like, I really wanted to play football, to be honest with you. I was more into sports, but, you feel me? I just was gifted, you know what I'm saying? Given the talent to really spit, you feel me? So, I think the man upstairs for that shit.
Definitely.
Definitely
Wordplay is impeccable. We had HD up here not too long ago. He was talking about that. He said you might be one of the most underrated rappers, like highly praised you, like highly
That's
praised
love.
you.
Yeah,
like,
same. You know, the love go back and forth. Me and bro been in kitchens going off, freestyling for me hours, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I'm about to say freestyle. You want to talk about drugs?
Nah.
So, that joint we just listened to, that's the new single that's coming out?
Yeah, new single dropped in a couple of days, featuring Lil Jerz. Like I said, it's Ocean Eyes.
Yeah. What's it called? Ocean Eyes?
Ocean Eyes, yeah, Ocean Eyes.
So is rapping what made you stop playing sports? Like what made you?
Nah, girls made me stop playing sports.
Girls?
Yeah, my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? She wanted too much of my time and my attention, so I couldn't even devote it to sports. You'd think she'd be, a number one fan trying to support a nigga on the field or something like that, but nah. It's me, you know what I mean? So we live and we learn. I was young as hell. So.
Yeah, what was you like in middle school?
Nah, this is like
high school?
Yeah. Like
that
freshman, sophomore, yeah.
Same shit happened to me. I can't blame it on one specific girl, but I definitely was like, fuck sports. Like,
What you was playing?
you know what I mean?
I was playing football.
What position you was playing?
Cornerback, wide receiver.
Wow.
Was you any good?
Yeah, I was decent, man, you know. I ain't gonna act like I was,
But that's
motherfucking AB out there, nothing like that, from Champ Bailey. But, I did my dues.
That's what's up. And you went to
It was short lived.
Long Branch High School.
Long Branch High.
Long Branch
I
High
mean, the
School.
old and the new. You know what I mean? So,
Gladiator School.
facts.
What year you graduate?
2010, class of John. Y'all niggas know.
So let me ask you this.
You got an H a year before me, man.
Yeah, 09.
you know.
My graduating class, that shit was like boarding time, man. That shit was like being in prison in 09, man. That shit was
different.
legendary. A lot of legends came out of that school, man.
Fact. Crazy riots, all types of shit, but what you about to say, Dick?
No, I was gonna say, like, did you make any money off of rap yet? Like, are you signed? Are you
No,
independent?
yeah, I made a couple pennies, you feel me,
Yeah.
off the rap, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like $30 sitting in the account right now. No cap at all.
That's legendary.
That's real. 1 RPM, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. Let me get your distribution right, you know what I mean?
What's 1 RPM?
It's basically like, you know what I'm saying, like it's a distro. Like, you put your music up and they just
They
catch
do it
anything,
for you.
anywhere your
Explain
music
that more.
at, they make sure they account for that shit, you know what I'm saying? So you
yeah.
can
So wait, elaborate on that a little bit more. Like, what you mean? You put
sign up for it, basically,
Uh-huh.
shit free. You know what I'm saying? So basically, once you start putting your music on streaming platforms and shit like that, you want to make sure you get everything accounted for. Like every penny that you know what I'm saying, that you make, they make sure they go grab that.
So you
shit,
keep
know what I'm
100% of your bag.
saying? All that.
So what they
As long as you
Is
own
that
the
app?
content, you gotta own the content.
Is that
You
app? Like,
You said BMI or DistroKid? What you said?
Nah, it's 1 RPM.
1 RPM.
Yeah.
So that's like a DistroKid.
Yeah,
or
it's like a
something?
United Masters. Shit like
Okay.
that.
All right. So what can we expect in the future from you? Like, you got any tapes on the
Hella
way?
music,
Like,
bro.
yeah, your videos, the tracks, they going up
Yeah,
right
I
now.
appreciate that.
They
Appreciate
going
that.
up
Nah, I
right
definitely got more content coming. Like, and I try to keep that shit daily. Like, I try to
Yeah.
keep the people entertained. You feel me? Because once you out of sight, you out of mind. And then,
That's
you know
a
what I mean?
fact. You're only as good as your last one.
That's a fact. I seen the preview with you and Snots, but I didn't see the whole video.
Oh, you got to tune in.
Did
You
it
got
drop
tune in.
already?
Yeah,
Alright,
we
yeah, I
got
gotta
shit
check
at
it
like
out.
11K right now. You feel me? We doing
Oh, alright,
good.
yeah, see?
I'm doing
I
good.
like those numbers.
That respectfully, that shit.
Yeah,
That shit, crazy.
I appreciate
that was
That is
perfect
different.
timing.
Appreciate it.
You pulled the fab with that one.
Because you know he got current
Yeah,
events.
you
Yeah,
feel
you
me?
got it.
You
got
catch
it.
what's current. You feel me? You
Word.
drop that track, man. That shit going up.
Nah, that's the next video that's coming out though. You know what I mean?
Respectfully.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Cortez shoot that for me. We gonna take a little trip out the state and do that. Feel me?
That's legendary.
Now you say you been listening to music since 05.
Nah, way before that.
Was-
That's when I started trying to dip into that myself, playing around. You know what I'm saying? Writing and shit. Like that's when I took it like that. But I've been listening to music my whole life. I came up on nothing but good music like Jay-Z, the Fugees, Nas. You know what I'm saying?
What was your first Jay-Z?
Reasonable Doubt, obviously. Yeah, I ain't gonna say obviously. Some people didn't catch on Reasonable Doubt until later on. You know what I'm saying?
I caught on to Reasonable Doubt later on.
So,
Killer was always on it, know what I mean? But I ain't really catch on to it until later.
And I ain't gonna.
I was an R&B baby. I ain't gonna hold you.
Same here though.
J. Blige,
Kelly Price,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? R. Kelly,
D'Angelo.
Jill Scott.
Okay.
We can go on. You know what I'm saying? Like
Pressure.
so I grew up every Saturday. My mom cleaned it out. She cleaned the house every day, but Saturdays that's the intense cleaning.
Yeah,
Why don't they? Why? Wait a second. Man. Wait a second. I want to talk to the people. Why females don't do that no more?
Nah, that's a fact.
You know
Why?
what it is?
I ain't saying my female don't do that,
Yeah.
because she do that. I wake up to smelling the floor being mopped good.
Do it smell like bleach and incense?
Bleaching, for sure. Music playing, 90s, like, she bring it back. But I know a lot of niggas.
Was there incense though?
For sure. I bring the incense in. She wasn't really an incense
yeah,
person, you feel me?
yeah.
But Fabuloso and all that, like, yeah, but like, why? Pardon me. Why you ladies ain't cleaning the house, waking your mans up to Cinnabons and all that? Like, we want to know. Where's the incense? Where's the 90s R&B?
This song went away with the hot girl summer.
Say it, boy.
Moms got younger, so you feel me? The tradition got cut in half. You feel me? Like they don't know the same morals and shit like that they moms grew up with, because now they getting young. You know what I'm saying? They like fuck niggas. They on a whole different type of page now. You know what I'm
Are
saying?
you still going
They
back
like-
listening to that old music?
Yeah, all the time. That shit keep my mind fresh. Cause if you don't get me wrong, I listen to music now. That shit good bop. You feel me? Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what'd he say? It's good what?
It's a good vibe. You feel me?
Okay.
It's a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, you can work out to it. You know what I'm saying? Be in the car, drive out. But when it comes to like intellect shit like that, I gotta go back. You feel me? Gotta keep the mind fresh.
Yeah, most definitely.
You motherfuckers start sounding like that. That's why you see a lot of people that nowadays that rap, they sound like what they listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's bad because then when somebody come and look for you, like a label come and look, you sound just like him. What we need you for? And he got way more followers than you got. So, you know what I'm saying? So kick rocks. So that's why I stay in my own lane. I never try to. People say I sound like Jay-Z. They ain't got nothing to do with me. You feel me? Like, I don't try to sound like that man for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't hear it. But anyway,
But that's
I stay in my own lane.
I think people get that the sound mixed up with the feeling.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That's
It's definitely a. You listen to Jay-Z, it puts you on a certain phase.
Yeah,
you feel
exactly.
me? You listen to Leek, that shit puts you in a certain
It's
place.
a different level of bars. You know what I'm saying?
Different level of bars. You feel me? Maybe that's what's. You know?
Make niggas think more, so they, you know what I'm saying?
So you would say you know your history of music.
I get it.
So what you feel from now to how it was, like what it used to be to now, like how you feel about the game, the industry overall?
I'm cool with it because everything need change. You feel me? Because before I listened to the music I was listening to, it was music before that, like the boom bap shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, I personally don't listen to that shit.
Yeah.
Curtis Blow.
Yeah. Like, but to people that grew up in the 80s and the 70s, that might be their type of, you know what I'm saying? That's their wave. That's not, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
that's
they
not my
hear them
mindset.
old heads say they top 5 would be Jay, Nas, Big L, then out of nowhere, LL Cool J, Rakim.
Yeah.
KRS One.
Yeah, what? What are you talking
I
about?
ain't never heard no KRS-One song besides like I ain't never listened to bro. No disrespect to the legend, but
Nah, you heard that's the sound of the police.
Oh yeah.
What else he got?
That's
never
unbeknownst.
been there.
That's unbeknownst to him. You know what I'm saying?
KRS-One dissed Nelly, man. He dissed Nelly, man.
That's a fact.
He disrespected my guy. Like,
KRS what?
He dissed Nelly and Walls,
Yeah,
my nigga. Like, what? Whoever said he won,
Ended up in a real dilemma. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
like, we don't know them guys no more. But, yeah, so, what up, like, so, do you think, back to the 90s R&B and shit, you think that being an R&B kid made you more well-rounded with music and,
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
we around the same age group. There's a lot of niggas our age that rap like these new niggas.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like,
That's what
and
I
I think that come from them not being well-rounded with music. You feel me?
Right.
Maybe they wasn't R&B kids. Maybe they was grew up on the gangster music the whole time.
That's
like,
a fact.
My mom ain't let me even listen to rap until I was like 10, 11 years old.
The
I'm like,
first
what's
rap,
this?
the first rap album I ever listened to was Puff Daddy and the Family.
That's a fact.
Alright. That's crazy.
Bass was the hardest shit in the world. And I'm like, what? This nigga going on?
It's
Other
never
niggas
missed
that
the
do
whole
this?
time.
That's when DMX changed the game.
Oh yeah, Killer put me on to DMX. I thought it was a rap group at first. You feel me? Like,
Nah, I ain't.
See, I was listening to Rough Riders back in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? When that shit was at its finest. Motherfuckers really had pit bulls outside, you feel me? Around Seaview and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was dog fighting and shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
That's anytime I heard rap was when I was with Killer. Pull up, he bumping AZ or something. Or, man, what you
Now I listen to AZ. AZ fire. The AZ was fire. AZ fire.
how much does R&B, like, how much influence does it have on your career? Like,
Big
do
influence.
you use it a lot in your music?
Yeah, like I melodize a lot, you feel what I'm saying? Like you ask my girl, like I listen to R&B, she'll ask me what song is, you know what I'm saying? Because I listen to a lot of female songs.
Yeah.
You gotta stay well rounded, you know what I'm saying? A good song is a good song.
Yeah.
Like I'll listen to a country song if it make me feel a certain, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm very diverse when it comes to music, and you gotta be, otherwise you're gonna stay in one box.
Yeah.
And you never gonna.
But that's
gonna
how
grow.
it kind of is right now. Is one box. Like, do you like feel getting dragged into that?
Nah,
like,
not at all. I gotta stay. That's why I said stay in my own lane. Like I don't be trying to be on no drill beats and nothing like that. I listen to it. I let them niggas do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I let certain motherfuckers be in their lane. Like I'll never cross over. Just like I don't expect them to come spit bar for bar like a line. You know what I'm saying? Like certain. Everybody got different sound. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think niggas like
That's what
that from
make music
around
cool.
our way, like, they don't really follow the trends when it comes to music. Like, your music don't sound like, what's that nigga name? YLFA, whatever his name is, like, YLA, or the niggas that's popping right now, them weird voice niggas that be like kind of singing.
YNW Melly?
Yeah.
That's the homie, man.
Hey,
Shout out to the
But he's following the
Shout out to
trend.
the shine,
He's
homie,
following
man.
that. He's following the trend. Is what I'm
He's
trying
young.
to say.
He's young.
Yeah.
He's young. You feel me? That man was probably born in like 2000 or something like.
97.
How old
90.
Yeah.
He's young. I don't know exact age, so I ain't going. I mean, don't quote me on the age, but he's young. You feel me? So he came up past all of that. Like by the time he started listening to music, his R&B is Chris Brown.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like we
that's
came
just
up.
inspired.
That shit
You know what I
fire.
mean?
Chris Brown
was a
fire.
different artist.
But that was all he got.
Yeah.
You get me? Like that was his. You know what I mean? Like he ain't get to hear none of that '90s shit. Like he was. So you can't really fault. I fault the niggas that's around my age, rapping like these new niggas. Like y'all wasn't supposed to do that.
Yeah.
Leek straight bars.
Straight bars. So have you been involved in like any battle leagues, or you just been in the streets battling niggas, biting niggas' heads off like that?
I first started battling niggas in high school. Like nothing like it started off like in the bathroom, niggas, a crowd of motherfuckers coming in doing lap. Yeah, this is crazy.
Go ahead.
Hey, you know what I'm saying, man. Hey, a couple niggas from my grade, a lot of niggas from my grade remember like coming in the bathrooms and shit for niggas to battle and shit like so. This shit been forever. Even back in the day when niggas used to be at parties and shit, I remember battling motherfucking Bippin' I God at the same time. These niggas used to pop out on me with bars. Like, you feel me? Young niggas with bars. You feel me? Like, niggas always had it. You feel me? So, like, I always had to sharpen my my sword. You feel me? Make sure my shit was on point. So, then, as I got older, you feel me? I really was smelling myself and I battle hollered. And I put some bread on the line. You feel me? He was talking cash money on, like, MySpace or some shit at the time. You feel me?
This
So,
is MySpace here.
MySpace times for me. So he like niggas ain't for me.
Music.
We're just buying. That's what niggas had.
I was a star on
If niggas had streams back then, bro,
I
I
had like 40,000 views on each
this track used to go crazy.
Shout out to NBM, man.
We're
Niggas
just
made
buying,
me lit.
yeah,
Yeah, just fuck out of them
Shout out to
niggas.
them.
My
Shout out
niggas
to
died, but yeah. Shout out to them guys.
So the nigga he was talking cash money about. Mind you, I was a fan of Holla. Not gonna feel me like. Besides the shit that he did, you know what I'm saying? I was a fan of his music and shit.
Cuz told.
So you feel me?
We ain't gonna get into that.
That's politics, you feel me, in the streets, you know what I mean? So, long story short, the nigga ended up coming by my crib and shit. I went to Conroe. It was him, the whole A block. You feel me? It's just me, I think like my sister and like one of my homies with me, God. So this nigga rapping.
Well, which sister?
That was Asian.
Oh, she was ready to go.
Yeah, she always ready to go for the boy, you know what I mean? Like, But anyway, we motherfucking about to battle and shit. This nigga start rapping. I'm spitting every bar with him. Mind you, I'm a fan, so I know every bar. This nigga ain't spitting nothing that I ain't never heard. I'm spitting every song with him, you feel me?
Defeated this whole shit.
I start going off the top. Them niggas like, you know what I'm saying? They know, you feel me? I was going off. Long story short, I ended up having to come off that bread, nigga. I was outnumbered, like, you know what I'm saying? So
it was biased.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was what it was, you know what I'm saying? It's all love now, but yeah, I came up off that bread, that nigga. I was spitting all his bars with him, so then we gonna fast forward. So I got like 16, 17, start smelling myself some more. Lot. I think I forgot how this came about, but we started talking about battles and shit. Yeah, a lot of that. Shout out, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
Real Long Branch legend. You know what I mean? Shout out Lot of that. So I forgot how it came about, but before the battle, we supposed to battle at Pleasure Bay. So before the battle and shit, bro, I was in the car, I was smoking and shit. And your cousin, matter of fact, Tay
Hart?
Yeah, Tay Hart. Shout out Tay Hart. This nigga had a water bottle just like this. With some shit in it, just like this. My mouth, I just got done smoking, so my mouth cotton off like a bitch, you feel me? I'm like, yo, I need some water. Bro, hand me the motherfucking water bottle. That shit had motherfucking vodka in that bitch, you know what I mean?
How old was you at this time?
Like 16, 17, guys.
So you was a junior?
Yeah.
Was you already
So
drinking?
yeah, I was a senior. Yeah, we was known for water bottles full of liquor. We was in school, field trips, all that. Senior lunchroom. We had a senior lunchroom just for the seniors. Everybody got water bottles. They think we healthy as hell in there. It's full of vodka, man. We was alcoholics.
Crazy. Yo, I'm like, oh hell no. But that shit actually put me on game. So as soon as they started rolling the camera, like somebody had the camera out there, I just started spitting. I went off there. They were like, oh, you feel me? That shit gave me momentum from the jump. You feel me? Off the top, never.
Hold on. So there's footage of you and Lotta battle?
So you still on race?
There's footage of you and Lotta?
Nah. I probably ain't no footage now. But like I said, I think motherfucking Brandon.
So you popped it off. Right there, as soon as you got the alcohol in your system.
Instantly. It was crowd of motherfuckers on the basketball court already. I just
no flip a coin,
no nothing. Just started going on. Literally.
That's legendary.
And bruh, he a big name in the city, so I'm like, yo, I can't even say what I was gonna say. Listen.
Nah, go ahead, man.
I had to come hard if I was gonna go. You know what I'm saying? If I was gonna go with the GOAT, you know what I mean? I had to, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's right.
I'm not gonna say he ain't chew me. But it was a lesson learned, you know what I'm saying? I hopped in there with a veteran, you know what I'm saying? So he showed me the ropes, but then he extended his hand when he had his own battle league. He had the Panic Room and shit, so he was over there, where the spine. He was over at Soul Studios. I think this was in Ocean at the time, over in Sunset Boulevard and shit. So niggas used to go over there and shit. My first battle was this big ass white nigga from Trenton named T-Top. Not T-Top, I forgot what his name was. Anyway, that shit on
Top something.
Yeah, it was something. Big white boy. That shit on YouTube still to this day. I had a fucking fur hat on and shit, looking crazy with a American Eagle sweater on. You know what I mean?
I remember that.
Battle 90 right in the same night.
Popping at the time though.
We're just buying it. That shit was popping. I was never outdated.
You battled 90 the same night?
The same night. Because Hollow was supposed to come there battling, but they ain't show. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he showed up to some shit, or he didn't want to battle him, or some bullshit. But I ended up battling freestyle the whole 3 rounds. You feel me? So,
one
freestyle. Nah, they gave it to 90. Oh. But that's because he had bars already. You know what I'm saying? But he was freestyling too. He a savage too. Shout out to 90. You know what I'm saying?
Every battle you had, you always freestyle.
Oh, nah. I had writtens. I ain't gonna say it, cat. But when I started struggling with the writtens, I could always go back to the. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go improvising and shit sometimes. Yeah, I'm really known for
freestyle used to be that way.
He like Juice WRLD with the freestyle. Like he really just
RP that Juice
WRLD. RP
that shit was I used to be just going on for no reason.
Let's talk about that artist standoff, man.
Oh, yeah.
That was legendary, man. That was legendary
for the city, man.
I mean, like,
shout out to Jux, man. Shout out to Bro.
Shout out to Jux, man.
Cracking the flesh, you know what I mean?
That was
that part.
How'd y'all come up with that? Did H hit y'all, or did y'all get up with each other? Like, how'd y'all?
It was mainly like a friendly. It was like a mutual decision. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it for the city type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody else was stepping up to the plate, so we like fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Like, had enough music too.
Yeah. At first, it was supposed to be PK and Bro.
Don Juan, but you know, I guess shit that happened with that, right? Wasn't that supposed to be?
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about.
We talk about that.
I'm just saying related to the. Yeah, I'm just saying related to us.
I don't know what happened, man. I know. I mean,
but I get it. They just two different. You know what I'm saying? Two different eras, two different categories. Yeah.
Two different.
Just didn't match up.
Yeah. A lot of people say it just wasn't a smart. Yeah, it wasn't a smart version.
This shit got to. I mean, niggas started talking crazy. Got behind the music like. We long branch, man.
Yeah, we all know all that.
Like,
it's all love. It should be all
love.
That's it. So me and Jux decided to step up to the plate like, fuck it, we gonna do this for the city. Mind you, what made it legendary and epic and shit. If niggas know the history between me and Jux, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was my partner back in the day, you know what I'm saying? On the diss tracks and shit, like, 1-2 punch. I remember back in lunch one time, H was like, yo, Jux walked you at the time, but it was a different lingo. Like, yo, Jux walked you on this shit. It was that Party Over beat that Party Over shit. It was the second one we did. That was legendary. Crazy. He was like, yo, Jux got you on this. Mind you, we used to have to wait for the CD to be burnt. Then we bought it to school. One CD player, niggas was all sharing that shit. We're just fine. But one track on that bitch. It was a one diss track.
Was it you and Holla? Did y'all have a little beef or whatever?
Me and Holla was together beefing with, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, y'all was beefing with Show and YG.
YG.
YG. Love that nigga. That's my brother. But look, I'm not being biased when I say this. But YG had both his.
Nah, that's what I'm saying, man, bro.
YG had Show on it, everybody.
I know.
Like, he had the best bars, bro.
It was crazy.
What? We ain't gonna talk about the bars, but we ain't gonna talk about the bars specifically. But yeah, that was legendary.
Yeah,
I was a young boy during that time.
Y'all held Jack.
Y'all most definitely held Jack Brown.
That's debatable.
That shit was crazy.
A lot of people say y'all won. A lot of people say they won. But that was legendary.
That was different. That definitely was different.
You was staple in long.
I was part of a lot of shit. I be humble with shit, you feel me? But you know what I'm saying? When you look back at the timeline, like, I always been around. You know what I'm saying? Like, always.
Always involved in the rap scene too. Like,
that's mainly, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I don't be hanging out with a group of niggas. You know what I'm saying? I always been low key. You feel me with certain shit, but niggas know about this shit with this rap shit. Like, you know what I mean?
So hands of God, man. What's that? What's that you was talking about, bro?
Yo, see, I'm bad with fucking years sometimes, bro. I think I was in 10th grade. I was still dating your cousin. This is the reason why. This nigga, it's some bullshit had happened. This nigga, yo, he was with a gang of motherfuckers, guy. This nigga, yo, he was like, yo, come here, guy. It was in the bathroom nobody used in the old high school. I was like, come here, guy. I walked in there, yo, I'm shook. Like, yo, what the fuck about that? He said, yo, would you say to my cousin, I'm about to put the hands of God on you? I said, God. Nigga, let me learn everything. But I never forget that day. Like,
I know he said that too.
No, mind you, this nigga been in high school. Yeah, mind you, this nigga been taller than everybody. You know what I'm saying? Hands super big. I'm like, nah, man, anybody go out like this.
Yo, I really don't remember.
We had Nuck with you. Shout out Nuck. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember nobody. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Nuck.
Shout out Pete Nuck. We got to Trinidad one.
Yeah, we gonna get Nuck on the show, man. We should not to Trinidad soon, man. But
yeah, nah, that definitely was.
That's common. I really don't remember.
The hands of God on you.
Nah, we really used to say shit like that back in the day. Used to house niggas and weird shit.
Long Branch lingo really was different.
Different.
Why not just house that nigga? So, what about acting, man? You ever think about acting?
Nah. I thought about that shit when I was younger. Nothing, yeah.
I mean, if the opportunity comes, you know how rappers be transitioning over to other shit.
You think we can do it?
Yeah, I'm on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Wherever the bag at, that's where I'm at.
That's what I'm saying. So is the future just music? Is the future Leek just music or
oh, nah, hell no. Nah. Like I said earlier, I was talking about how, like, that shit an outlet. Music an outlet for what's the bigger picture, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to get into real estate. I want to start owning shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, people talk about it, but like, I'm really about to, like, I just today enrolled in school to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, an HVAC tech. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't just trying to talk no more.
That's big, man. That's what's good.
So.
But real estate, that's definitely where
it's at.
And then you learn them trades, you ain't got to call nobody to fix
nobody. That's what I'm saying. I'm building shit from the ground up. You know what I mean?
So that's legendary.
And that could finance. Real estate could finance a lot of things too. Man.
That's what I'm saying.
You plan on financing that to the music?
Yeah. Listen, I'm gonna get to the point where I'm gonna start finding other artists. I gotta hear from music. There's a lot of songs I done heard before they was on the radio, before they started. I'm like, yo, this shit about to be. And it ended up being that. So like, when the time comes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could put somebody else in position. Even if I don't get there with this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably could put somebody in position to get there with some bread. Because that's the thing that a lot of people are missing, too, that financial backing. People think that shit's free being an artist. This shit costs bread. Studio time, artwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shows that motherfuckers get, they be paying for them shits. They don't be, nobody fucking invite you to no show unless it's three people there. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know what I'm saying? So you be at showcases, you paying bread. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you gotta shoot your video. Depending on who your director is, it's chicken. Like, that shit add up being an artist. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand. They think that you just...
That's why you got to put everything into
exactly.
it. Because
you need a machine behind you. Otherwise, you're going to just be out here spending endless, wasting money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't got no team behind you. And it got to be a group of people that believe in you. You know what I'm saying? It can't be no malicious shit. You know what I'm saying? It got to be people that actually believe in your craft and really want you to succeed. You know what I'm saying?
And that's always not going to be.
It's not going to be it's not.
Ain't gonna
it's
be
not. And that's what people fail to realize.
I mean, sometimes you gotta reach out.
You can't mix business with personal business. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so you think you get the support that you should?
I feel like it's like 50-50. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's people that supported me when I first started that I would think that niggas just, they ride waves, you know what I'm saying? So once, like I said, out of sight, out of mind, so I don't blame them. But like, when I'm putting on for the city, you would think motherfuckers would really be behind you, backing you, like, yo, he really got the, and I'm not no poo-put ass nigga when it comes to this shit, you feel me? So it's like, niggas should really be like, yo, let's get behind, bro, like, kick the door open, you know what I'm saying? Same shit for HD, that's why I see motherfuckers behind, bro, like, I'm rooting for that shit, you feel me? Because he really got the whole county behind him, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? He done stamped his name in the streets, in the jails, on the everywhere, you know what I'm saying? To the point that motherfuckers just, without a doubt. It's just timing right now, you know what I mean? So
I think your just do is like you might have just kicked the door open.
Yeah.
And you don't even know it yet. Cause it's definitely it's going up. You feel me? Like when it came to that versus, as of right now, you winning. We ain't gonna call it winning until about a weekend.
Right.
But I think the city hear you calling. You feel me? I mean,
good way to put it.
I think the city can hear you. It's time to like branch out of the city. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. That's not for nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? My views don't just come from the city. Because if it was, I'd be getting the same amount of views. Like, you gotta branch out. You gotta put yourself in different. You know what I'm saying? Demographics, different regions and shit like that. Because people around here ain't trying to see you win. Crabs in the bucket. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for what though? Like, who from Jersey really gonna put on? You know what I'm saying? Who you want to see win? Like, niggas be really on some like hate.
It's all good though. Know what I mean? Like,
it's good. So there's more fuel to the fire. That's it.
So city calling.
Legendary. Like I say that shit all the time. Like, that shit, the most organic.
I had my little cameo in there.
Word. Like the main trailer, you know what I mean?
Man. I was there.
Motion picture. Nah, that shit was just so organic, my nigga. Like, we stayed up. We wasn't supposed to shoot no video. We stayed up all night. We was like, yo, fuck it, yo, let's shoot for this video. It's 5:30 in the morning. That's why.
And that's when it happens.
Yeah, in the beginning of the video, it looked like nobody on the road. But it's summertime, so the sun out early. But there's nobody in the road, so it look like we got the whole city to ourselves. You know what I mean? Like,
that was legendary.
That shit crazy. Then we got Kenny Morris, RIP to Kenny Morris. We got Kenny Morris in there, you know what I mean? He just popped up. Like, that's why I said that video organic. Even the day when we went to the hood and seen all y'all niggas. We ain't call y'all niggas.
Nah, it's a fact.
You know what I mean? This is regular shit. You know what I mean? So we just pulled up like, oh, hey, we better get all this.
You was definitely the first nigga in the hood to put a drone in the video.
Factuals.
I remember me and Bob was watching it like, yo, how the fuck did he do that with the camera? Like, we're not even thinking of a drone. We're like, yo, did this nigga get somebody? Did he rent a plane?
Yeah.
What'd he do? How he do that? We not thinking nothing about no drone.
Yeah.
Drones was new. Like, we wasn't.
Shout out to DMF. My nigga dead, guys.
He went off, man. We like, yo, I don't know what effect he used, but that's really the city, like. I know he ain't CGI that. Like, how did that camera get up there? Like,
that video still to this day, like, people still like play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll still post shit like and tag me like, yo, this shit. I play this shit every day. You feel me? Like, that shit still.
So you still get love on that?
Still love.
The numbers went.
That's why I be getting. That's why I got $30 to keep it real. It's just streaming. And the babies, I can show you. You know what I mean? I don't want to put too much up there. I don't want y'all to come rob me for my $30. You know what I mean? But nah, that city calling, that shit still, you know what I mean? That shit out there. That shit on TikTok and everything without me even knowing. I just,
that's on
the
TikTok.
Swear to God, some kids just randomly put it on there.
That's why you
That's
gotta be in
crazy.
tune.
You got to
You gotta be in tune.
That's what I said.
crazy.
You got to make sure your shit get accounted for. A lot of people just be putting out aimlessly, like music aimlessly, and just want the views. What the fuck the views mean if you ain't get no bread from it?
But how much views do you got on City Calling as of right now?
City calling the video on the damn page and said 37,000.
37,000.
Yeah,
That's great.
Respectfully. How many views is on Respectfully right now? It's not even the video.
23 of them things.
23 of them things. When you drop that?
Like 2 weeks now. It's like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks.
I think you just
So
do
let's
it.
go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think you getting your just do
That's
it,
what I'm
man. The
saying.
numbers is going up.
And we don't pay for shit over here, baby. Like niggas, you know what I'm saying?
This
Shit
all
organic.
organic.
You know what I mean?
This all organic.
So, and you can check the numbers. You feel me? Like it'd be real love, it'd be real hate on that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like you got, you know what I'm saying? Well,
I seen the comments, man. Niggas in there talking about, oh, I can't wait to show my boys back in Africa.
that's what I'm saying.
I can't, niggas in Scotland talking about, oh yeah, this is it. I can't wait to get to the pub and play. It's going on.
What is it to the pub?
It's
So we got a
going
fling.
on.
What we doing with it?
So, tell us something about Leek that nobody would really know off of just listening to your music. Like,
So hella drugs. It's like,
what? This nigga is crazy. What? With El Chapo.
Yo, like, who from the town besides yourself you think is it?
Okay. That's a good question. That's a good question. Extra shout out Don Juan. Shout out PK. He is staple in the branch, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't going front. Staple.
You said PK?
PK. Standard. You know what I mean? Who else out here putting in towards Nato? Trying to think. There's a couple other, you know what I'm saying, up and comings. The ones I named really out here consistent. You know what I'm saying? Put shit out.
Those are like the newer guys that's coming out.
Yeah.
Freak, so who do you listen to like that's in the industry that's not from the town, like when you wake up, who you be playing?
I be all over the place, bro. Like, nothing like I get to the point where I don't like listen to the same like. I go on like iTunes and just put on like a random playlist and just shuffle the shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if I don't like it, skip. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think a lot of people probably do that. You feel me?
I don't got a particular artist that I listen to every day. Like you know what I'm saying? Because nobody consistent enough nowadays.
Well, who's your favorite artist
my favorite artist?
of all time?
Joel Santana.
Joel Santana.
Well, Hove number one, but
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? Like who I really grew up. I didn't start understanding Hove until I got older and really understand life.
Yeah.
Hove got shit where it sound good, but you can play it back. It's like a good movie. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
you gonna go back and learn some shit the next time you listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
a
with a
fact.
good movie. You watch it one time, you think you know it, and then you watch like, damn, I didn't even see that part. You know what I mean? That's how whole music is, and that's how you know what I'm saying. Like that's how my shit is too. Not for nothing. Like my music, like you'll hear some shit and it sound like plain Jane. Then you go back like, yo, he really said that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should be.
Yeah.
He said of all time though.
All time, Hove though. Yeah, the Hove.
And
But who I really, Joel's is who I
Yeah.
came up listening to. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got the bars and like start trying to punk. You know what I'm saying? Because Joel's was, then he was fly, flashy. You know what I'm saying? Dipset. Period. That was my favorite group.
Dipset.
Listen, back in the day,
Right.
if you wasn't Dipset, you was D Block or you know what I'm
Nah,
saying,
that's a fact.
G Unit. You know what
I
I'm
was
saying, shit
a
like
D
that.
Block
Like
nigga,
niggas
I
really
ain't
used to have
gonna lie.
groups like that in school. Like nigga, you
Nah,
used
that's
to
a
Dipset.
fact.
I remember Long Versus had D Block. They used to come with Army Fatigue.
We used to beef with the D-Block nigga.
Versus they used to have Army Fatigue on this shit. Like
And
for
the flow
real.
was like the Dipset.
Yeah,
KSO was like D-Block.
that shit was
Feel me?
real.
And D-Block was really like, I don't know what they really was.
said,
They just had the name. Like,
Nah, that shit was crazy back in the day. Like, niggas really went hard. Like we really was the
it
like
might have been
groups.
G-Unit.
He definitely was.
It depended on the area, but I was always Dipset. Like always, like you feel me? Like always listen to Kim and
Yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah.
Joel.
What about Hell Rel?
Cam
Oh, Hell Rel, yeah, nah, Hell Rel was definitely
Yeah.
in my top 5 at one point in time. Like,
Cam had niggas out here wearing
He out there
5X
now?
pink tees.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He out
Huh?
of there now?
Now, yeah, nah.
So?
Yeah, he not in there now.
So what's your top 5 now?
Oh, 40? He was gonna disrespect 40.
Nah, he said hell real. 40 still be trying to battle and shit. Like I be watching 40 on the like he be on Euro.
I don't think Hell Rel or 40 Cal music really aged that well. Like.
Nah, it didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't. They still stuck in. You know what I'm saying? No
Yeah.
disrespect. They still legends in their time. You feel me? But
Yeah. But even going back and listening to it, I'm like,
that
don't give me the same feeling
that
it
shit
did back
aged
then.
like a bit in the apple.
Yeah.
That shit was.
oh no, y'all saying y'all can't listen to it now?
I'm
like
not-
the shit from back then?
I can't.
Dick saying that.
I can listen
I'm
to some
talking
of
about
it.
like
Hell,
saying
Rel,
that?
eat with me and eat a
Eat
box of bullets.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Crazy.
You can't listen to that right now.
What? My gun or
What?
that song he made about his gun?
I know what you're talking about.
He was talking about it like it was a bitch, but it was his gun.
Yeah. Some of it is
That
dated.
shit
Some
crazy.
of it is dated. 40 Cal, he might be a dub.
Yeah, 40
Like I
Cal.
said, he be
Yeah.
battling this
Yeah,
shit.
he
That's a
was a
battle.
dub.
He be battling this shit
40
now.
Cal
So
was
it's like,
never really that nice to me.
he was fire back in the day.
40.
40 was crazy with the bars
Bro,
back
he
in the
probably
day.
had like a good 5
Niggas
songs
stole
that
bars
was
from
all
40.
right. And the rest of that shit
Niggas
was
stole
trash.
bars.
You know what it was?
Like, niggas used to
That's
stole.
it?
40 style got saturated. It was so easy to rap like that.
Oh, what
Yeah,
a
he
lot
was just so
of
people was
predictable
doing it.
sometimes. You
A
know
lot
what
of
I'm saying?
people was rapping like
But
that,
40,
so it was
yeah,
a dub
back
for
in
him.
the
You
day.
feel me? I think that's what happened with Cassidy. You feel me? Cassidy is a monster, but so many people was trying to rap like Cassidy, kind of got
Couldn't even get close to him.
Like,
Because at that time, when Cassie was rapping like that, nobody was next to
Yeah.
Cass on that level.
that accident,
Because he was
fucking up.
yeah, because he was crazy.
He was
like,
crazy. Cass supposed to be with
crazy.
Jay-Z at right
That's
now.
a fact.
That's a fact.
Bar wise, that
Yeah.
nigga was
What's
different.
that in your top 5?
Cass, hell yeah.
Hell
'Cause
yeah.
Shout out to Sean Barber. That nigga used to have you listen to Cass every day. That was his
Every
his
day.
number one. Yeah, that was his number one go-to.
Cass was in my top
When
5.
Move brought Cass to the hood, I had him on the FaceTime.
That's
with
me.
me.
Yeah, shout out who?
Shout
Shout
out
out who?
Who,
God, where's
man,
my
yeah.
definitely bought the bro.
I had Cass on the FaceTime with Peanut, man. That shit was legendary.
That's crazy.
Man. They was chopping it up for like 15 minutes. I thought he was gonna say what's up, pass the phone.
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
They started talking. I hear Cass. He's like, yeah, I got my mans out there in Trinidad. Like, what do you want? Come on, that's crazy.
That's a legendary movie.
That was a legendary
Real
movie.
nigga, man. Shout out Cass.
A lot of niggas doing some legendary shit. Like I said, the young boys, they bringing Lambos out, all types of
Yeah.
cars and shit. Like shit
Niggas-
I wasn't even doing. Them
Niggas
niggas
had the Maybach.
yeah, crazy. Like, so shout out to them, you feel me? So they making the city look good, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Long Branch, all in all, we definitely looking good. Aid, can't even forget. Aid, you know what I mean? She
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
She coming on soon. She'll be here
Word,
soon.
shout out
too.
to Aid.
You ever do some music with her?
Hell yeah, we been supposed to. That's my fault why we haven't, you know what I'm saying? I be bullshitting. Not bullshitting, but I be having a lot going on. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
To the point where it's like, I be trying to get my shit out too, that I don't be like really doing too many features like that. Like, so it ain't nothing personal. Aid know I love her to death, you know what I'm saying? Like, she been a supporter since day one and same here, and like, I ain't got no life. But it's timing too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When me and her make a track, that shit gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Same shit with me and HD. We gonna make a track, you know what I'm saying, when time come, and this shit gonna be crazy. Like, I don't rush no projects. I don't do no bullshit. I don't put out bad material for that reason, because I'm a critic of my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I wasn't putting out music as frequently as I was before, because I wasn't feeling that shit. I wasn't in the headspace to put out music like that. And I used to get jealous. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a lie if you say sometimes as a man you don't get jealous. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? You be like, yo, this nigga really shitting right now. But I got the same talent. I could be doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even, I wouldn't say like necessarily all jealousy, but it's just like, motivation. You know what I'm saying? Let me use a different term of word, but hell yeah, I used to be looking like, yo, this nigga not even like that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even rap, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, we're just fun. But hella fire emojis under his shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit be trash cans. Shit be fucking trash cans. Y'all niggas be gassing the wrong shit, and that's the reason why niggas don't ever get better.
Well, I
neither.
think
Y'all
some
don't
niggas
understand
just be
that.
trying to support motherfuckers. You feel me?
That'd be the
Like,
bro. That's not support, bro.
Yeah.
Now, if I fall and you keep he basically kicking you while you down because you ass, and I'm telling you that you good, and you not. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even like, yo, that's my type of music, bro. Now that shit just trash, bro. And you really just promoting
sometimes
it
it be a popularity contest. Like,
exactly.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's high school.
people are like the
High
person
school.
more than they actually like the bars.
That's high school. They even go with posts. When you look at the
Yeah.
motherfucking social media,
Yeah.
yo, a nigga can say nothing. You can say the same shit this nigga say, had the same amount of friends, but as long as he more popular than you, he gonna get it.
She
Niggas used to be like,
she got a million
nigga,
likes.
right, huh? On there, 1,000 likes, just because of who he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Posted a picture of his big toe. Shit get a
Word is
trillion
fine,
likes. Shit
yo.
broke a record.
it should definitely a popularity contest, and especially with this music shit nowadays. And I see that shit on social media all the time, to the point that I was following niggas that I thought, you know what I'm saying? I started unfollowing niggas like, damn, like I follow y'all niggas, I'm liking y'all shit, showing love and shit. Y'all niggas don't even know I'm I know y'all gotta see it. Yeah, like, it ain't even no bitch shit. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one hand watch the other. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not gonna feel that way over some nigga from out of state.
3 times a week.
Yeah, it's a nigga that I know. Like, damn, bro, like, you really not, you know what I'm saying?
That's my cousin. What the fuck, man? Shit crazy.
Shit crazy, not for real. So, I'm all about support and love, but like if you're not gonna be on the same type of page I'm on, then skedaddle, my nigga. Like I ain't chasing nobody coattail, you know what I'm saying? On nobody shit. I show genuine love and support, you know what I'm saying? So if I don't feel like, and it's not even like I'm begging for niggas to show me support, because if you fuck with the music, you know what I'm saying?
But that's kind of like how Jersey is, right?
Like, yeah, like I said back before, it's a crab in the bucket type shit.
Dog eat dog. It's not even crabs in the bucket. It's
like, dog eat dog. Yeah,
it's like. Yeah, remember that cartoon Cat Dog?
Right.
There was a cat on this side, a dog on this side. Jersey is a dog.
2 dogs.
It's just a 2-headed dog. Mad of them.
Crazy.
And a wicker basket.
Niggas
shit got hella holes in it. A couple niggas make it out. A couple niggas go traveling like.
Yeah.
You gotta climb right into that wicker basket again when you get back.
That's a fact.
Well, do you see yourself like ever signing to a record label?
What would you like to? Or
if the bag big enough, like, cause
would you sign at 360?
Hell no.
You say that now?
Yeah, I say that now. Huh?
You want?
Nah, not for nothing. Like I like to speak shit into existence. Like I want to be to the point where I never got to sign to a label, do partnerships and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to be so big independent that I ain't never got to look at no label other than to do some partnership. Like I'm gonna be so big to the point where it's like they gonna come to me like, yo, listen, we could do this type of venture, we could do this and that. Other than that, nah, I'm trying to stay.
You don't want to be one of them guys that sign a soul.
Yeah, and that's another reason why I fuck.
The white boy Russ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
He from Jersey.
Did he do it like that? Like all independent, like
but everybody need a team.
He produced his own shit.
He got a team too though,
like,
but I don't even listen to his music, but I know who he is.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like,
right.
I know what he did and I know who he is. And I don't
diverse
listen to his music.
What's inspiring you now, like the music that's keeping you going? I heard you say that you ain't putting it out as much as you was. Like, so, like, what's holding you back?
That's the thing. I was holding myself back, and that's crazy that you asked that, because that's when my memory got fucked up. That's what I was gonna get into. Like, I've been the only reason why I ain't been, you know what I'm saying, more consistent with shit. Like, I've been holding myself back. Like, I wasn't putting out music and shit like that because, like I said, I wasn't in the right headspace. So now that I am, and now that I'm, you know what I'm saying, getting some type of feedback from people that's on a more positive side. It's like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's time to really kick the door in, you know what I'm saying?
Would you say you was, like, frustrated with, like, the direction it was going, or you just wasn't feeling it no more?
With the direction, my music career? Yeah.
Why'd you stop? Like, you just decided to stop one day?
A lot of this shit laziness too. You know what I'm saying? I used to blame it on, like, me having my personal life and shit like that, but this motherfucker got personal lives that you gotta prioritize and push shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though music might not be your number one priority, you still gotta make sure you fit that shit in your day at some point in time. You really want that. Yeah, I got kids. I got 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? 3 beautiful kids. I got 2 girls and a boy.
Bro, I did not know that.
Yeah, I got my oldest is 8.
I didn't know.
She'll be 9. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that. You know what I mean? I don't know why I'm posting little baby kids on my Instagram all the time, but they ain't baby kids. They really good kids. You know what I'm saying? But
they all look like world. Different versions of you.
Word, that's crazy. Strong ass jeans.
Strong ass jeans.
Bunch of little leaks running around.
That's it. Little leaks. That's a fact though. I had my boy, I'm done. You know what I mean? Finito. I'm getting snipped and clipped. You know what I mean?
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I say that now. It's all about the bag. You know what I mean? As long as I got the money to provide for my kids. Huh? Nah. I was just talking.
Don't do that.
I need my no. That's it. Listen. You might as well just sign. You might as well get up out of here once you do that. You know what I'm saying?
What's her boy name? Genghis Khan? Yeah, I'm trying to have 2,000 of them.
Oh,
the bag, right?
That's what I said. As long as I can take care of
them. If I got the money, I want to have as many kids as possible.
That's what I say all the time. It's like, as long as I got my kids ain't struggling. I'm all
he was raping them?
He was a taker.
I ain't he was taking it. Look, I'm just trying to have as many kids as bruh. He had kids everywhere. That nigga had 2,000 kids.
He was scraping
minus the rape.
I can see a lot of you, bro.
Minus the rate.
Yeah.
I'm trying to have as many kids as gang.
You had to touch me. Touch me charge.
Yo, I remember, I ain't gonna say who it was, but the nigga was known for having get off me charges.
Oh, get off.
I'm like, yeah, I'm talking to my pops. I'm like, yo, that nigga got like 5 get off me. He like, no, he don't. I'm like, yo. I said, bro, how many get off me's you got? It's like 5, right? He said, come on, little kid. Everybody know I got 6 of them shit.
Yo, pride, respectfully. That nigga disrespectful.
Big face started screaming. The nigga clearly couldn't hear what I said, but his response was hilarious. Like, hey, come on, little kid. Everybody know I got 6 of them shits.
That's coming.
Get off me's a rape charge, man. You don't want that, man. Get off me.
You don't never want to let it up.
So what's like the next step for you, man? Like, where do you see your career going from here? Like, do you, and how are you moving, like, with this whole Corona shit going on?
You gotta stay safe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the Corona shit on. Not for nothing, guy. I'm gonna keep it being. I work in a restaurant, but I think this shit. It's real to an extent. You know what I'm saying?
You think it's real?
You know what I'm saying? I see you masked up. I don't want to be disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it being. I'm gonna keep it real.
Yeah.
I think this shit a little fabricated, my nigga, because, like I said, you gotta wear a mask to come in a vicinity. But once you in there, you can take it off.
Take it off. The rules is most definitely.
Then you can't come out past. Then you can't go to certain places past a certain time. Ain't no Corona had no motherfucking curfew.
Shit,
You know what I mean?
Corona just stopped
Yeah,
coming out.
yeah, 10 o'clock. You can't. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Like I said, I work in a restaurant, so I see that shit got a hold.
I think the rules is bullshit. I think the disease, whatever the virus, whatever you want to call it, I think the virus was man-made. I think it was a bio attack. The shit real. Corona is real.
It's
Corona been here.
You
feel me? Corona is mad different versions of Corona. You feel me?
Nah, yeah. That's
whatever this virus is
that's
they
what
saying,
fabricated.
I don't feel like it's deadly as they saying, but it's real. Motherfuckers
they fabricated.
Motherfuckers is really catching it.
100%.
Motherfuckers is really catching it. I got a lot of niggas in the building that really didn't caught the shit. And
But
it ain't no fever. It ain't
But a lot of
no-
motherfuckers, be
niggas
realistic, a
catching
lot
it.
of motherfuckers get over the shit when if they really catch it. But the people that died, they have pre-existing.
Yeah,
So then they just label it as Corona. to
There's
boost up
motherfuckers
the
that be
numbers.
dying from natural causes that get listed as Corona. The shit is crazy. Like, they definitely fabricating this shit for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe it's a control thing, but that's a whole nother podcast.
Yeah,
So we gonna.
that's for the eye-to-eye joint.
Yeah.
Right, that part.
I'm good, bro.
You want it?
So who is Leek, man? Let's get into this, man. Like you got any brothers? You got any sisters? Like,
Yeah, man. We come from like a big immediate family. I got 4 sisters and I got 2 brothers.
4 sisters.
Yeah, 2 brothers. Yeah, yeah.
You got 2 brothers? I didn't even know you had.
Yeah. My other brother, he lived in Keyport when he was growing up. You know, my dad was a Rolling Stone. You know what I mean? So.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So yeah, we gonna keep it there.
Yeah.
So I got another brother. Shout out Keyson. You know what I'm saying? He be supporting me like the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, always post my shit. Bro, always, you know what I'm saying? Making sure he comment and show love. You know what I'm saying? And I respect shit like that. Yeah. Because a lot of people think because they family they gotta do that shit. No, they don't. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got family that don't support a lot of people dreams and aspirations and shit like that they got going for themselves. So when I get that shit. You know what I'm saying? That should be love.
Right. You think you got fans or do you got support?
Support. I don't like to consider anybody a fan because I feel like fan be on some like nigga you beneath me type shit. Like I'm like a higher up nigga now. We still on the same level, and even when I get up there, niggas it's still support. Like it's still family. You know what I'm saying? Like I never want to look at people as fans. If you consider yourself a fan, I can't tell you you're not a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like who am I to tell you what you consider yourself as? You might say, yo, I'm your number 1 fan. Alright, bro, I respect that, but I'm not gonna consider you. I'm not gonna consider you as that. You know what I'm saying? So,
What do you think you need? Fans or support?
I need more support than fans, because fans come and go. Support gonna be forever there. You know what I'm saying? So, fans go with whatever. You could be a fan of this and a fan of that, but as long as that's more hot, then you gonna be. You know what I'm saying? So my support gonna always be my support. Yeah.
No matter what you do.
Hell yeah. Where's the fun? That was a good question too, bro.
Yeah, so we're going
Retro.
Alright, so today's retro review we're gonna do Big Pun and Fat Joe deep cover.
Big Pun.
Yeah. Big Pun, Fat Joe. You know what I mean? I'll start it off, you know what I mean? Like I think it's a classic. I thought back then, I don't think I understood. I appreciate it more now than I did back then. Yeah, I appreciate that song a lot more now than I did when I first heard it.
Can you still listen to it now?
Yeah, I could.
What's your take on
Me
it?
personally, I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't play it in the whip. I respect it, but that's not something I'm gonna just throw on the playlist. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's not. I don't think it's like on my playlist, but if it pop up on Pandora, I let it rock out. You feel me?
That's on my playlist.
Yeah. That's not popping up in Pandora.
That's no disrespect. I don't want to come like
that's it. That's
I ain't trying to come like no new artist. You know what I'm saying? They like Biggie, Tupac. It's just not my. That's not my go-to on the day.
That shit happened. That shit was hell long.
I got rappers that's not on my go-to, but that right there. I ain't even gonna say all of Big Pun is gonna be. I haven't listened to a lot of Big Pun, but he's definitely an impeccable. That song is definitely on my playlist.
Yeah, definitely.
But it didn't.
As far as
what did he say?
He said, diddly, diddly, fiddly.
Fiddly, diddly.
She said, yo. And he was
He said,
yo. And the boy was like, 600 pounds, you heard?
Yeah.
600 pounds.
Ridiculous.
You ain't like Big Pun?
Nah. Like I said, he one of the top lyricists. Like 100%. Definitely fucked with Pun.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And Big L, like we was talking about before. Big L.
Big L legendary.
Is Big L in your top 5?
Wait.
Not right now.
No?
Not right now.
Where do you think Big L or Big Pun would be right now in the rap game?
I feel like they'd be like
That's
label execs or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Some type. They had their hands somewhere in the music, but they wouldn't be making music right now. Like right now at this age, they're a little up there in age. Not saying nothing because Jim Jones still making content. You know what I'm saying? Jim Jones still putting out crazy.
We just left the whole retro review.
Oh, pause up. Yeah.
No, you kind of put us out of it, but
pardon me. So, what's your take on the track? How you feel about it when you first heard it, and how you feel about it now?
Deep Cover was a classic then. It's a classic now. That's how
Period.
I feel about it.
That's on your playlist.
But like,
For sure.
but do you still feel the same way about the song when you first heard it? Like, does it still have the same impact on you? Does it still influence you?
It do.
Yeah.
It do still influence me. I'd rather go back to that shit now than listen to a lot of his music make me feel good.
Yeah.
Anything else nowadays, like
Fun money
Water
shit
down
going on.
content.
Yeah.
it's kind of like Passport.
Yeah. Nah, that's a fact. Oversaturated. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I think
retro.
when I first heard it, it went over my head.
Yeah.
Probably went over a lot of people's
I
head.
think that probably was
I
me
was
too.
young.
Yeah.
You
It
feel
probably
me?
took
I
me
was
a while
young.
to appreciate it.
But I say about my teenage years, like start getting into MP3s a little bit after the CD era when I started when you could have 1,000 songs on there, and I'm like, yo, just throw all this.
1,000 songs.
Nah, throw all this on there, like throw all this on there. I'm trying to get in tune with all this, like
all of it.
Then it's alright, this is crazy. I ain't know he was. You know what I mean,
that's how I fell in love with Juicy. Keep it being like B.I.G. Juicy off the MP3. I was older and I understood it. Like I always heard it when I was younger, but I understood it more when I got older. I'm like, yo, he went off. You know what I mean? So
we was limited.
Yeah, exactly.
You had to run around with a couple CDs. Like you don't want to be like scratch your CD up. Like you really gotta do it.
Pump that shit skipping.
Skipping.
You ride a bike. You ride a bike. That shit skipping like a motherfucker. Like yo,
fuck around, whole CD player pop out your pocket, run the shit over. Batteries go this way.
I remember having the whole radio, having to put the plastic bag over the radio.
Ride with the radio.
And you hear me? In the rain.
In the rain.
That's
that's
nostalgic right there. That's throwback shit right there. I wasn't here. I never do that. Yeah, I wasn't in that era. You know what I mean? I came from the Walkman era. Yeah, Walkman.
You know, it's crazy because me and Killer a little older than y'all, but we're not that much older than y'all.
Nah, but that's how quick shit. But that's like the generation under us. You know what I'm saying? Like, or like probably 2 years under us and shit like that. Like shit changed quick. You know what I'm saying? Like depending on you know how fast stuff come out.
Like, I remember when cell phones came in. Like really, people really had cell phones. Like not the big dumb
Yeah.
like no kids. Like I remember people having beepers.
The snake on
Yeah, I remember beepers going out and people, no kids coming in.
That's the weekend.
Yo, I can't call you till after 7.
We're 3 minutes.
I don't got no anytime.
Like after 9, you had to have like Verizon to get it.
I think it's
you had that higher service. You know what I'm saying?
That joint was Sprint, man.
I think Sprint had
the drop of a dime.
Yeah,
They had that motherfucking commercial where they used to drop the little pin and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Then it switched over to the bleeps. Like if
Yo.
you had a whack bleep, that's when your phone started becoming a fashion statement.
That's a
if
fact.
you got the stick bleep, yeah, you're not that guy.
Nah,
but if you got that i870 and you press the button, that shit flip open. Boom, where you at?
That shit was different. Niggas had the shit hanging from their neck sometimes. They had a lanyard with the motherfucker.
Then you got the song playing.
He said, "Wait, did
sound button. When you got the sound button, you press the song button and the song play.
That's what I'm saying on the side. On the side, word.
I remember Channel 8 came to my class.
You know, Channel 8 is a character.
Shout out to Channel 8. I remember this nigga came to my class with the i870, the loudest phone you could possibly have at the time.
Big ass.
He had Avant 4 minutes as his ringtone. And the part popped off. As soon as he pressed the button, pardon me.
Bro, you can't have
He came to the class 10 times. Pardon me. Pardon me. The teacher must have went crazy trying to figure out who it was. I think I was the only one that knew who he was.
I remember.
I spilled the beans. I spilled the beans, man. Shout out to Channel 8.
Little
Channel
lip gloss on his ring.
Yeah, what?
That little Baba song.
It's popping?
Oh, man.
Your man.
He wasn't really my man. He was like a little nigga, you feel me?
I know who you talking about. I know who you talking about.
See?
What?
Bleeps had some security numbers. He was like 137 star, 44 star. It was even like, where's his bond?
Tap it in.
That's a fact. Straight walkie-talkies in the bitches.
This shit was fire, though.
Nah, that shit was fire. It was a good invention.
It was a whole
They wasn't even meant for what niggas was using it for. I feel like motherfuckers.
That was like an East Coast thing. West Coast niggas didn't fuck with them shits
Yo,
at all.
walkie-talkies was popping right before them shits came out. Like I remember really being
I had a
on
kid. I was a
walkie-talkie
kid. Where's bond?
on Rockwell talking to people on Fifth Ave, like really tuning in, like yo, what's good, yo? Go to the other channel, this shit ain't clear.
You said it ain't clear. Nah, that's how shit.
That's a fact. Nah, shit definitely changed since back in the day. I feel like kids get gypped nowadays. They don't know how it really is to be a kid now. They so far into the internet that they be grown. Like they be cussing this. Like we heard our parents cuss, but we knew not to cuss. Yo, these kids don't give a fuck about shit. You know what I'm saying? They be going
that takes apart.
The internet is the big homie.
Like, yeah, my kids know better.
You got
my kids know better. Yeah, my kids know better. Like I'm still that old school parent because I know how I was raised and why my mannerisms is the way it is now to this day. Because if you follow, you get mad at your mom at a young age, like yo, you beasting on me. When you get older, you like yo, that's why she was trying to steal this shit at me when I was a kid. Because now that I'm older, I can hold myself with certain type of mannerisms and shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying, like, but. Kids nowadays, nah, hell no. If you ain't got the talent ain't charged, then you better have a whole the hell about to be raised in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Internet is raising these kids, man. No matter
100%.
how much you try.
TikTok, all that shit, So it's fun. So
they don't know nothing about building no clubhouse.
Nothing. They all tech savvy.
Do you allow your kids to be on TikTok?
What they do with they mom and something. But me personally, nah, I lay the law down. I don't be.
So you strict?
I ain't strict. I got a balance. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't strict to the point where they gonna be like trying to do extra shit because I ain't gonna allow them to do it.
Kids can't go on TikTok.
You gonna know that you gonna stay in a child's place. That's why people, you know what I'm saying? Like kids forget that they gotta be kids. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't gotta be an adult. You don't want to be an adult. You ain't gotta pay this. You ain't gotta pay no bills. You ain't gotta make sure you got clothes on your back. You ain't gotta make sure you got food in your stomach. So I make sure kids realize, like, listen, you gonna have to enjoy this. I wish I was a kid still. I wish I can go back like, yo, you know what I mean? Hell yeah.
That's right.
Build this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how was it like growing up as a kid for you in Long Branch?
That shit was the best experience in life. Like you got every type of experience in Long Branch you could possibly want. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a point in time where you couldn't just go to certain parts of Long Branch without having a certain type of like certification. You know what I'm saying? Like you had to be that person to be able to travel over here and go over there. So you stayed in your realm. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't like that, and a lot of niggas, even if you was like that, you got tested.
I was a nomad. I was all over.
He said, just.
I was a realm crosser.
That's what I'm saying.
I was one of those guys that could do that. Yeah, that was me.
he said that was me. So you like, if you ain't know somebody from where you, even if you knew somebody where you was going at, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna run. I used to always be in the motherfucking drill. Yeah, I used to always be in the drill every day after school. You know what I'm saying? Shit used to be, you know what I'm saying? Like the most fun you'll ever see in your life, the Dro, Grand Corps. You know what I'm saying? Like
Poop side,
you know what I'm saying? Poop really was the dark side though. Like,
yo, if
you want to get robbed, you go to the poop. You know what I'm saying? Like
if this was Lion King,
no, but listen, if
Poop side was the elephant graveyard in Lion King.
Where it's fun.
Don't go there. Like.
Where it's fun. If you want to, you know what I'm saying? Run into some trouble, you go over there. They wasn't on no type of time that you want to be on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't want to be over there. You know what I'm saying? Unless you knew them. You know what I'm saying? So.
That's
Poolside America.
Poolside USA. You know what I mean?
That shit is on state.
So what's the next step for you, man? Like, where you taking it after this? Like, what do you got?
A new tape coming out?
Yeah, I got a tape coming out this
You think got 2 tapes?
I got 2 tapes out already. You know what I'm saying? Ride 1, Ride 2. But
Ride 1, Ride 2.
Yeah, they out on all the streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got another tape coming out this month, the end of this month. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just call it Riot 3. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I was gonna call it Real. You know, all my shit got acronyms.
Yeah,
Riot stand for Real Inspiration of Talib. RIOT. People think it be on some extra fighting shit or some extra. Nah, it's an acronym. You know what I'm saying? Like
doing that, that's definitely because you just do is coming. So if you label it Riot 3, that's gonna make people know. Oh, he got something before this. Let me go tune into that.
Yeah,
that's smart marketing.
That's smart. Yeah,
that's smart marketing.
But Real's gonna be REAL. Realize everybody ain't Leek. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go with that. But again, still stick with the Riot 3.
I like that.
Saying?
I like that. Yeah.
And you say the end of this month, like end of February?
Yeah, end of February. It's already end of February. I just wasn't trying to get you no, you know what I'm saying, no date like
you
that.
You don't have a date?
No, I got a date. It's just.
You're dropping it. Yeah. The damn show is the end of February. I didn't even know that.
Okay.
Yeah, man. You know, they gave us the shortest money.
You about to pull a Beyonce and tell everybody it's out at midnight. He's smelling himself again. He's smelling himself again.
You know what I'm saying? Look, Nip, what Nip do? That man, he charged $100 a CD. He ain't had no impression that people was gonna go out and buy that CD like that. He was gonna do. What Hov was going to do? He bought like 10 of them Jones, 100 of them Jones. I forgot what he bought. 100 of them Jones. Yeah. So you never know being spontaneous.
Yeah,
shit like that. That's why, you know what I'm saying? You gotta move at the beat of your own drum. You can't be thinking about what other people. And that's why another reason why I was more stagnant, because I'm just thinking like, yo, these people ain't gonna fuck with this shit. But I gotta put out what I feel like is, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I can't just move at the beat of everybody's drum, because some people gonna fuck with it. Even if I don't fuck with it. Most people's hottest track, it ain't even the track that they even thought was gonna pop like that. Yeah, they gonna be like, yo, that shit just popped on its own, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you just gotta put out whatever you gonna put out and just let that shit do whatever it's gonna do. So
even if it don't do its numbers when it come out, it might do numbers later on.
So that's what I'm saying. Like everything pick up, like everybody double back at some point when it comes to the music if it's good quality. Even if you know what I'm saying. People double back with bullshit, so if you got good music, you gotta expect them to double back.
They double back on bullshit.
So even my old shit now, I ain't drop out projects for like my last project was like 2017. It's 2021. It's 4 years ago. When this shit really go, people gonna go back like, yo, bro, been really nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, really been putting in work, the groundwork. You know what I'm saying?
I think you should flood them.
Flood them. That's what I'm doing. Like
every month and a half, drop a tape.
That's what you're right. And not for nothing, I was gonna do this shit called Week of Leek, where it was like every week I get a beat from, you know what I'm saying? I ask the people like what beat I should do and do a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like
once a week. That's actually smart as fuck, bro. You should do that.
I like that.
So what you saying? You gonna give us a freestyle?
I like that.
I mean, we could do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got something for us?
Yeah. You know, pick the beat. Yeah. I need a beat.
You gonna go.
Nah, I need a beat or something. He said, "Free, put a beat on." Yo. Make this more. Give me a topic first, man. Give me a topic. That's how we gonna make it. That's how we gonna do this. show me how authentic this shit is. You know what I mean? No rings. Yeah. Give me a topic. Yeah, give me a topic first. I'm gonna start off with that and then
rap about Long Branch.
I'm from the branch, nigga. Like a motherfucking monkey. Niggas used to take me up time to really try to dunk me, but they couldn't do it. Niggas throwing fists can't punch me. Swear to God, cafeteria can't lunch me. They tryna take the card, nigga. I swear to God, nigga, never fall out over money or no broad, nigga. If you my mans, I never write shit. I swear to God, you a bitch, you a dyke chick. Cause how you got a strap and you a female? Let me get into this, let me get into details. I got a spit cause the boy, he on the cam now. Like his dip said, I really been the man now. Hands down, hands up, we don't celebrate. I tell them niggas I was early, I ain't never late. My nigga H over there to the left of me. Niggas stepped at me, they get caught up in the wrong recipe. Martha Stewart, they feds, nigga. Me, I'm too ahead, nigga. They gotta dig up a body, nigga. They told me just a body, niggas. I'm trying to be with a crib with a lobby, nigga. Every bar you spit is real sloppy, nigga. And they should call him Joe. They think I wrote this off the top, I spit it though. I tell them, dog, I swear to God, I never read it though. I never write it, got a punch like a Riddick bow. These niggas stupid, swear to God, I gotta switch the flow. These niggas understand, dog, they like my biggest toe. They in the way, came back the biggest day of my life. Swear to God, I can spit, I ain't never got straight, This Leek, my nigga, ain't shit sweet, my nigga, Got put on for Jersey like my team on. I tell them niggas I ain't got a gun with beams on. I can rap about this life, I got the green though. Niggas came back, your bitch, she just a fiend though. For this dick, she just tryna get a hit, she just tryna get a lick. I tell her that she impotent, that's a baby in the motherfucking cradle, my nigga. I came back, memory cards couldn't say you, my nigga. Long Branch shit, and they heard him. How much big got left?
That's it, man. You wanna wrap it up?
Nah, you keep going.
He said keep going. They said keep flowing. Chopping up the green like I keep mowing. But I ain't beat for the landscape. I ain't beat for you pussy ass niggas with your handshakes. You niggas all pussy and you been fake. I came over here, man. I been ate everything on my motherfucking plate, nigga. It's over. Leek set the date, nigga. It's over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's good, bro.
Black history,
Say no more freestyle from Leek.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the guys, man.
Beautiful,
For the city, man.
Leek, so what's the name of that tape that's coming out?
Riot 3, man.
Riot 3.
Man, gotta keep the legacy alive, man.
Riot 3, man. Say no more, episode 2. We gonna wrap that up, man.
Yes,
Say
sir.
no more.
Wrapping that up. Say no more.
Yes,
Say
sir.
no more.
Say no more.
Yes, sir.
Say no more.